Hi everyone, it's me again, Mr. Alexis R. Osorio, and today we will learn about solving systems of linear equations in two variables. For this lesson, we are going to use the substitution method on how we can solve systems of linear equations in two variables. In the substitution method for solving systems, we solve for one of the variables in one of the equations and then substitute that variable in the other equation. It is anchored on the substitution principle, which states that if two expressions are equal, then either may replace the other without changing the equality. These are the steps on how we can solve systems of linear equations in two variables by using the substitution method. First, solve one of the equations for either x or y. Second, substitute the expression obtained in step 1 into the other equation. Third, solve the resulting equation in one variable. Fourth, find the value of the other variable by substituting the solution found in step 3 into any equation containing both variables. Fifth, check the solutions in the original equations. Alright, for us to easily understand on how we can solve systems of linear equations in two variables using the substitution method, let's have an example. Let us say we have x plus y is equal to 4. X minus y is equal to 14. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. We can add this symbol, the curly bracket, at the left part of the two equations to tell that this is example of systems of linear equations. Let us now solve these two equations using the substitution method. Step 1. Solve for one variable. Pag sinabi nating solve for one variable, that is in terms of x or in terms of y. Let us use equation number 1, which is the x plus y is equal to 4. That is equation 1. From this equation, let us try to get the value of x and then add y to both sides to solve for x. So, ang kukunin natin dito, isosolve natin yung equation in terms of x. So, para maging x lang yan, we need to add negative y to both sides of the equation para ma-eliminate si y dito sa kaliwang part ng equation. So, ang mangyayari niyan is x is equal to negative y plus 4. So, keep in mind that the value of x here is negative y plus 4. This expression is very helpful because this will be used in the next step. Okay, for step number 2. Substitute the expression into the other equation. Yung nakuha nating sagot kanina sa letter x, that is negative y plus 4, gagamitin natin yan. Ilalagay natin or isa-substitute natin yung value ng x to the second equation naman. Yung second equation natin is x minus y is equal to 14. Papalitan lang natin yung x ng negative y plus 4 dahil yun ang nakuha natin sa step 1. Yung x, gagawin nating negative y plus 4. Meaning to say, isa-substitute natin yung value ng x na nakuha sa step 1 to our equation number 2. So, dito sa value ng x. Substitute the expression in equation 2. Magiging negative y plus 4 minus y equals 14. Ibig sabihin yan, we just substituted the value of x here. Ang value nun is negative y plus 4. So that is step number 2. Let us now proceed to step number 3. Solve the equation. Yung nakuha natin sa step number 2, which is negative y plus 4 minus y is equal to 14, we will just solve this equation. So kung mapapansin natin, we have like terms in this equation, negative y and negative y. We will just combine the similar terms. Negative y minus y will give us negative 2y. Copy the remaining terms, that is plus 4 is equal to 14. Okay, so dito we are going to solve for y kasi variable y lang yun nakikita natin. So ang makukuha natin dito is the value of y. Para makuha natin yon, let us use APE. Yung 4 sa left side ng equation, kailangan ma-remove and we will use APE. Magdadagdag tayo ng negative 4 to both sides. So that will be negative 2y is equal to 14 minus 4. 14 minus 4 is equal to 10. So that will be negative 2y is equal to 10. Ang hinahanap natin is value ng y, pero meron pang negative 2 na numerical coefficient. So we will use MPE this time. Okay, so we will have the multiplicative inverse of negative 2, that is negative 1/2, para maging positive y na yung ating final answer dito. So negative 1/2 is to be multiplied to both sides of the equation. Okay, so that will be negative 1/2 times negative 2y is y. 10 times negative 1/2 is negative 5. So therefore, the value of y is negative 5. Okay, so kapag kasi tayo nagsosolve ng systems of linear equations in two variables, ang makukuha natin dito is coordinates. We have the x-coordinate and the y-coordinate. Okay, so may nakuha na tayong y-coordinate, which is negative 5. We will use this value of y to get the value of x, kasi x and y ang hinahanap natin dito. So that will be on step number 4. Obtain the value of the second variable. Ang nakuha natin is y, so we need to find the value of x. Okay, so for this part of this example, we can use any of the two equations. It can be equation 1 or equation 2. Okay, it depends on you. Parehas lang ng magiging sagot. Okay, so for this part, let us use the first equation. X plus y is equal to 4. We will just substitute the value of y na nakuha natin sa step 3 at ilalagay natin yon or isa-substitute natin yon dito sa step number 4. Yung y natin dito is gagawin nating negative 5. Kaya ito tinawag na substitution. Nagsasubstitute tayo ng mga values. So from here, magiging x plus negative 5 is equal to 4. We just substituted the value of y as negative 5. So this will be x minus 5 is equal to 4. Ang hinahanap natin is value of x, pero meron pang negative 5 sa left side, so we are going to use APE para ma-eliminate si negative 5. So ang additive inverse ng negative 5 is positive 5. So we need to add 5 to both sides of the equation, and that will be x is equal to 4 plus 5. Okay, now, let us just simply add 4 and 5. That will be x is equal to 9. Okay, so, ayun, yun ang value ng x natin. Meron na tayong value ng x at value ng y. Therefore, the solution is 9, negative 5. Nauna si 9 dahil ang nasa unahan naman talaga ng coordinates ay x coordinate, followed by the y coordinate. At yun nga is negative 5. So what if we have question na, is our answer correct? Okay, so we will find out. For us to find if our answer is correct, let's do this. Okay, so since the solution is 9, negative 5, we will just check the solutions in the original equations, yung dalawang equations. Okay, let us start with the first one. X plus y is equal to 4. We will just substitute the solution to our first equation. Ang value ng x dito is yung 9. Ang value ng y is negative 5. Isa-substitute lang natin. So, yung x natin is 9 plus negative 5 is equal to 4. Okay. 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. And then, 4 is equal to 4. Kapag sa dulo ng ating pagsasubstitute ng values ng x at y, pag sila ay nag-equal, meaning to say, the solution is correct. Pero hindi pa dyan natatapos. Kailangan maging correct din into the other equation, which is equation 2. At ang equation 2 natin is x minus y is equal to 14. Okay, so isolve din natin ito. Ang x natin is 9, ang y natin is negative 5. Isa-substitute lang natin yan. So, magiging 9 minus negative 5 is equal to 14. Kung mapapansin natin, minus negative 5, so that will be 9 plus 5 because negative times negative will be positive. So, 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. 14 is equal to 14. Pag sa dulo ay nag-equal pa rin sila, meaning to say, our solution is correct. So therefore, the solution is 9, 5. Example number 2. Let us say we have 5x plus 3y is equal to 17 and x minus 2y is equal to 6. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. Let us add this symbol, the curly bracket, to tell that this is an example of systems of linear equations. Okay, step 1, solve for one variable. It could be in terms of x or in terms of y. Mas mabilis natin makukuha ang expression in terms of x or in terms of y kung ang variable x or y ay merong numerical coefficient na 1. Kung mapapansin natin, equation number 2, yung variable x ay meron siyang numerical coefficient na 1. So we can use equation 2. Pwede rin naman yung equation 1 kaso medyo matagal, medyo mahabang process. So dun tayo sa mas mabilis. X minus 2y is equal to 6. Kung makikita natin dito, we need to add a 2y to both sides to solve for x. Kasi sa left side ng equation, merong negative 2y, and we need to remove that by using the APE. Magdadagdag tayo ng positive 2y to both sides of the equation. So that will give us x is equal to 2y plus 6. So ang value ng x natin dito is 2y plus 6. So this is the expression. Substitute the expression into the other equation. Kung ginamit natin yung equation number 2 sa step 1, ang gagamitin naman natin sa step 2 is yung equation 1. Isa-substitute natin yung x is equal to 2y plus 6 sa equation 1. Ang equation 1 natin is 5x plus 3y is equal to 17. Papalitan lang natin dito yung x. Substitute the expression in equation 1. So magiging, okay, tignan mabuti, x lang ang papalitan natin dito. We will substitute the value of x in the first equation. So magiging 5 times the quantity 2y plus 6 plus 3y is equal to 17. Ayun, medyo humaba yung expression natin or yung equation natin dahil ang value ng x is 2y plus 6, katulad ng nakikita natin. Step 3, solve the equation. Kung ang nakuha natin is 5 times the quantity 2y plus 6 plus 3y is equal to 17, we need to solve it using distributive property first. 5 will be multiplied to 2y. Okay, and that is 10y. Also, 5 times 6, that will give us 30. Copy the remaining terms. Plus 3y is equal to 17. So, dito sa naging nakuha natin, meron palang similar terms. Similar terms ay 10y at 3y. Pwede natin silang ipag-combine. So, 10y plus 3y is equal to 13y. Just copy the remaining terms. Plus 30 is equal to 17. Okay, so kung mapapansin natin, variable y lang ang meron tayo dito na variable. So, makukuha natin dito is y. So, ibig sabihin yan, ang 30 natin dito sa left side ay kailangan ma-remove, we will use APE. Magdadagdag tayo ng negative 30 to both sides of the equation. Okay, so 13y is equal to 17 minus 30. Okay, let us simplify. 17 minus 30 is that will give us negative 13. Negative 13y is equal to negative 13. Dapat y lang yan. So, we will think of the multiplicative inverse of 13y. Okay, so that will be 1 over 13. Multiplicative inverse ng 13 lang pala. Kasi y yung ating hinahanap dito. So, 1 over 13 times 13y is y. Negative 13 times 1 over 13 is negative 1. Okay, so therefore, the value of y is negative 1. So, meron na tayong y coordinate dito. We will just find the x coordinate. So, we are going to substitute or obtain the value of the second variable by substituting the value of y in any of the two equations. Pwedeng equation 1, pwedeng equation 2. You will just substitute y is equal to negative 1. So, in this case, I will use the second equation. Pwede rin naman yung equation 1. Okay, so it depends on you. So let us substitute negative 1, magiging x minus 2 times negative 1 is equal to 6. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. X plus 2 is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So therefore, the value of x is 4. Meron na tayong x at y. So therefore, the solution is 4, negative 1. Laging nasa unahan si x coordinate at nasa pangalawa naman si y coordinate. Let us find out if the solution is correct. Okay, check the solutions in the original equations. So the same process, dapat ay mag-equal sa bandang dulo yung dalawang equations. Okay, unahin natin sa equation 1. 5x plus 3y is equal to 17. We will just substitute the values of x and y here. Magiging 5 times 4 plus 3 times negative 1 is equal to 17. Let us just simplify. 5 times 4 is 20. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Equals 17. 20 minus 3 is 17. So, therefore, 17 is equal to 17. So, nag-equal sa first equation. How about in the second equation? X minus 2y is equal to 6. Substitute the values of x and y. 4 minus 2 times negative 1 is equal to 6. That will be 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 is equal to 6, and that is also correct. Therefore, our solution is correct, and the solution is 4, negative 1. Alright, and that would be all for this video. I hope that you learned something on how we can solve systems of linear equations in two variables by using the substitution method. Okay, that's all, and see you on my next video. Thank you.